you feeling fatigued and can barely make it through the day without some type of caffeine?
Are you on a journey of healing your body but need a little help?
Then alkaline water is what you really need.
Alkaline water has many benefits. Alkaline water can help restore pH balance in the body. Consuming beverages such as soda and coffee can make your body acidic.
Did you know that too much acid in your body has been linked to an internet, heart disease, obesity, diabetes, autoimmune disease, chronic pain, and other chronic conditions like gout and arthritis?
Those who use alkaline water have reported increased energy levels, clearer skin, reduction in inflammation, better digestion, and many other health benefits. I've used alkaline water for years, and it's been instrumental in sustaining my health when I was diagnosed with sarcoidosis.
Are you ready to take responsibility for your body's health?
If the answer is yes, then our alkaline water is just what you need. Bring your own bottles. It's only $3 for each gallon. To place an order or for more information, you can reach us at 773-846-3091. Thank you in advance for your support.
In the Holy Quran, I believe it's chapter 7, Surah 7. In the Holy Quran, it tells a story about what went on in heaven. And I'm going to share it with you shortly and see how much time I have. Lucifer, no, I'll say this. God, now understand this too. You got to keep this in mind. We're talking about thought. So in order for you to see what I'm saying, you actually have to close your eyes and think about it. Put yourself in God's spot, in the story that I'm about to tell you. Put yourself there and then watch the whole thing play itself out in your mind. All right, here we go. Now check this out. God, remember God thought. We ain't talking about a physical person. God was thinking about creating a being to rule over the earth. That being was a human being that he thought about creating called man. The Bible says Adam, whatever. Now, God, in his thinking, taught Adam all of the names of the angels. Now, mind you, God never told the angels what their names were. But God taught Adam their names. And then God went before the angels and he asked the angels, and Lucifer was present, what is your name? Tell me your names. And the angels looked at each other and they were like, we can't tell you our names because you haven't given us one. You never told us what our names was. Then God looks at Adam and he says, Adam, tell them their names. And Adam begins to tell each and every one of them their name. After Adam finishes telling the angels their names, God commands the angels to bow down to Adam. Lucifer refused. This is where it comes in. This is where the what is it called? The opposition comes in. Lucifer refused to bow down to Adam. Why? And God asked Lucifer, why did you not bow down when I commanded you? And do you know what Lucifer said? Check this out. And this is the problem. And this is what Lucifer got kicked out for. I am better than him. You created me of fire, and you created him from dirt. This happens in our society every day, all day. This gonna make you laugh, because I mean, I couldn't believe it when I seen this. I saw a crackhead talking about an alcoholic. Look at that doggone alcoholic over there. He can't go. He fainting like a mug. Look at him. He needs somebody to give him some money so he can go get him wine. Oh, I tell you, people just need to go get them some help. Now, this is a crackhead, but he thinks he's better. No, I said that. I reversed it. I said it backwards. It's the alcoholic that thinks he's better than a crackhead. Look at him, fainting. You know, so the alcoholic, for some reason, think because he doesn't smoke crack that he's better than the crackhead. But both of them are addicts. You see? And this goes on our planet every day, all day. And so when God asked Lucifer to bow down to Adam, Lucifer refused. Now understand this. Lucifer was God's right-hand man. He ran heaven. Now, what does that really mean? Because we're not really talking about a physical place, right? We're talking about the alter ego of an individual. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And I mean, this makes it so clear because we all have this. Each and every one of us have an alter ego. My alter ego was called Ice-T or T-Bone. Minister Omari is the opposite of Ice-T and T-Bone. But do you believe to this day there are still some people that call me by that name, those names? You got some people out there that call you Junebug, but your name is John. You got some people that call you Vicky, but your name is Victoria. But who is Vicky? Vicky don't take no stuff. Victoria is a pushover. Y'all know what I'm talking about here. So I'm saying in God's mind, there was a war that was taking place. There's a war taking place in your mind too. Because you are children of God. And he threw all this out of his mind and threw it to the earth he might be able to look at it. And you and me, we are all participants in this great experiment to prove that Lucifer's thoughts were wrong. I'm gonna say that again. This is a great experiment to prove that Lucifer's thoughts were wrong inside God's mind. It's manifesting right here on the earth. This is why Lucifer was giving control over the earth. And as we can see, things don't look too good. I ain't got that much time, so let me finish. Any questions, comments, anybody?
Nope.
All righty. Now, manifestation. opposing thought to God now exists on planet Earth, but there was no bodies for the opposing thought to attach itself to. So, in ushers Darwin's theory of evolution. We all know what Darwin's theory of evolution was. Primitive Caucasians. They were created from Darwin's theory of evolution. Not the black man and woman. And we can prove why. See, a lot of people think, and it's kind of weird, because people think that when you're telling if you're speaking about historical events based on life, that if you bring up almost like with how the Jews, when they talk about the Holocaust and how they express the role of the Germans and Hitler and all those people that participated with Hitler in Germany, when they speak of these people, can the Germans stand up and say, well, that's racist? You're being racist against us. No, the Germans can't say that, can they? For some reason. And I understand why, because we're dealing with Satan's world. And in Satan's world, definitions, everything is controlled by him. How did it say it? I can't think of what I'm trying to say. But Satan controls the narrative. That's what I was looking for. The narrative in every situation is spun and controlled by Satan. And so if you say something about individuals that done you wrong, like they do Minister Farrakhan, how Minister Farrakhan speaks about the Jews, and then they turn around and call him an anti-Semite, which anti-Semite means anti-black. How can Minister Farrakhan be anti-black speaking about the Jews, and the Jews ain't even black? They're not Semitic. Because Satan controls the narrative, and he controls the airwaves, and he controls the media, and he controls the newspaper and everything that you read, everything that you see, everything that you hear, everything that you smell, he controls everything. That he controls the narrative by which, if he says what you are doing is anti-Semitic, then it's anti-Semitic because he said it. And he gonna get 100 people to say that it's that because he controls the narrative. And so if I say that the Caucasians are the primitive Neanderthals that were produced from this theory of Darwin's evolution, somebody can stand up, and it's usually be a black person, will stand up and say, you're being very racist with that comment, with that statement. You're trying to say white people were cave people, as if black people couldn't have been cave people. Do your research, people. There are no caves in Africa. Black people could not have been cavemen. There are no caves in Africa. Now Europe, that's a whole nother story. Cavemen. These are white people. Caucasians, ancient Europe. Now, why am I saying all this?